Today is a day of miracles, a day of transformation, and a day where your faith can open the doors to the abundance you've been longing for. Have you ever felt like you're one prayer away from changing your life forever? Well, you are. This powerful prayer of prosperity is your key to unlocking blessings beyond your imagination. As you listen today, open your heart and believe that God is already working in your favor. Stay with me until the end of this video, because together we will plant the seeds of faith and watch them grow into miracles. Before we begin, take a moment to comment your name and what you wish to achieve. Believe it as if it's already yours, because with faith, everything is possible. Don't forget to subscribe and join this community of faith so we can continue to walk this journey of blessings together. Now let's step into this prayer with open hearts and unwavering belief, because miracles happen when you believe. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Psalm 34:17. Lord, today I come before you with a heart full of faith and a spirit longing for your presence. I know you see every burden I carry, every struggle I face, and every worry that keeps me awake at night. I bring them all to you, trusting that you are my refuge and my strength, my ever-present help in times of trouble. You who know the desires of my heart understand the areas where I need your touch. Whether it's healing for my body, peace for my mind, or provision for my family, I trust that you are a God of abundance who supplies all my needs. I surrender my fears, my doubts, and my uncertainties to you, knowing that your plans for me are good. Your word promises that you will never leave me, nor forsake me. Even when I feel alone or unsure of what the future holds, I rest in the assurance that you are always by my side. Help me to lean on you, to trust in your timing, and to believe that you are working everything out for my good. Lord, I ask for strength today, strength to face my challenges, strength to keep moving forward, and strength to trust in the unseen. When I feel weak, remind me that your power is made perfect in my weakness. Fill me with courage to take the steps I need to take and to walk in faith even when the path isn't clear. I lift my voice to you, Lord, longing for a peace that fills every corner of my heart, a peace so profound that it silences the chaos within me. In moments when fear creeps in and anxiety whispers doubts into my soul, I seek the stillness that only you can provide. Let your peace flow through me like a gentle river, soothing every burden, every worry, every restless thought. Remind me that no storm is too fierce for your power, no challenge too great for your hand to steady. You are my anchor in the tempest, holding me firm when everything else feels unsteady. When my mind is overwhelmed by the weight of what I cannot control, teach me to release it into your care. Help me to trust in your perfect plan, even when I cannot see the outcome. Replace my restless striving with a confidence that your presence is enough, that you are working all things together for good. In the stillness of surrender, let me find not just comfort, but a renewed sense of purpose and hope. Show me that even in my moments of greatest uncertainty, you are orchestrating something beautiful and transformative. Let the peace you promise not only guard my heart, but also radiate outward, touching those around me. May I become a vessel of calm for others, sharing the assurance that comes from trusting in you. Teach me to rest in the truth that your control is not just over the storms outside, but also over the battles within me. With every breath I take, remind me to release fear and inhale faith. Because in you I am safe, I am loved, and I am whole. Lord, I come before you with a heart heavy for those in need, for the families whose tables feel empty, and for the hands that labor tirelessly yet see little reward. You are the God of abundance, the one who multiplies even the smallest offering, and I ask that you move powerfully today. For those seeking financial breakthrough, let opportunities spring forth like streams in a desert. For those facing the weight of unemployment, guide their steps to doors you have already opened. For the families desperate for a miracle, remind them that your provision knows no limits and your timing is always perfect. In moments of lack, teach us to trust in your ability to provide beyond what we can imagine. Remind us that your blessings are not just material but also spiritual, filling the voids that money could never touch. Let those struggling today find not just the answers to their immediate needs, but also the joy and peace that come from knowing you are their ultimate source. May the blessings you pour out overflow into gratitude and generosity, creating a ripple effect of hope and abundance in their lives and the lives of others. Father, I pray for courage and wisdom for those navigating financial uncertainty. Strengthen their faith to believe that you are already working on their behalf, even in ways they cannot yet see. Fill their hearts with hope and let them feel the assurance that no need is too small or too great for you to meet. Open their eyes to the unexpected blessings, the answered prayers hidden in plain sight, and the miracles unfolding in their lives even now. You are the provider of all things good, and in you there is no lack, only abundance waiting to be received with open hearts. Lord, I bring before you all those who are suffering, both in body and in mind, those who feel the weight of illness pressing against their spirits. You are the great healer, the one who knit us together with care and knows every fiber of our being. For those battling physical pain, I ask for your miraculous touch to bring restoration, to mend what is broken and renew what feels beyond repair. For those struggling with the unseen wounds of the mind, anxiety, depression, or fear, may your peace wash over them, silencing the voices that steal their joy and reminding them of the love and hope found in you. In the midst of their pain, remind them that they are not alone. Wrap them in the comfort of your presence and give them strength for each day, each hour, each moment. When the journey feels long and the miracle seems distant, let their faith rise, knowing that you are working even when the evidence has yet to appear. Teach them to rest in the promise that your timing is perfect and your plan is always good, even when it's hard to understand. Grant them the endurance to trust in the process and the courage to hold on to hope. Father, I ask not only for healing, but for a deep renewal of their spirit. Let this season of struggle become a testimony of your power and faithfulness. Use their journey to inspire others, to show the world that you are the God who turns pain into purpose and sorrow into joy. Surround them with people who will uplift them, pray with them, and walk with them through the valley. May they emerge stronger, filled with the unshakable knowledge that you are the great healer, the God who sees, restores, and never fails. Lord, in this moment, I humbly seek your wisdom, the kind that goes beyond human understanding and reaches into the depths of divine insight. When my heart is heavy with uncertainty and the road ahead seems clouded, I pray that your voice becomes unmistakable to me. Speak to my spirit in the quiet moments, in the stillness where I can truly hear you. Illuminate my path with the light of your truth, and guide my steps so that each one aligns with the purpose you have for my life. I trust that your wisdom will never lead me astray, and your timing will always be perfect. In the face of difficult decisions, Lord, I ask for clarity and discernment. Let my choices not be driven by fear or doubt, but by the confidence that comes from trusting in you. Remove the noise of distractions and the pull of uncertainty, and replace it with a peace that assures me I am walking in your will. Help me to understand the lessons you are teaching in every situation, and to recognize the doors you are opening, as well as the ones you are closing for my good. Father, let your spirit guide my thoughts and actions, especially in moments when I feel overwhelmed. Teach me to rely not on my own understanding, but on your infinite wisdom. Remind me that even when I cannot see the whole picture, you are the artist crafting something beautiful from every stroke. May my heart be attuned to your direction, my mind open to your instruction, and my spirit anchored in the assurance that you are leading me toward a future filled with hope, purpose, and abundant blessings. Lord, I lift up those whose hearts are heavy with the pain of broken relationships, those who feel the ache of distance and the sting of unresolved conflicts. You are the God who heals wounds, both seen and unseen, and I ask for your hand to move mightily in these fractured bonds. Mend what has been torn apart, soften hearts that have grown cold, and bring understanding where there has been misunderstanding. Where bitterness has taken root, plant seeds of grace, and where pride has built walls, bring humility that tears them down. Teach us, Lord, to love with the same depth and selflessness as you love us, a love that is patient, kind, and without condition. Help us to extend forgiveness even when it feels undeserved, knowing that we too are recipients of your boundless mercy. Let our words be seasoned with kindness and our actions reflect the desire for peace. Remind us that reconciliation is not a sign of weakness, but of strength rooted in faith, and that unity in you is worth every effort we make to restore what has been lost. Father, I pray that you bring hope to those who feel their relationships are beyond repair. Show them that nothing is impossible for you, and that even the most broken connections can be renewed through your power. Surround them with your peace as they navigate the journey toward healing, and place the right people and circumstances in their lives to facilitate restoration. May these relationships not only be healed but strengthened, becoming testimonies of your grace and a reflection of the unity and love found in you. Let reconciliation bring joy, peace, and a renewed sense of purpose in their lives. Lord, I lift up those whose hearts have grown weary, burdened by the weight of disappointment and despair. For those who feel the light of hope has faded, I ask that you renew their spirits and ignite a flame of joy within them. Remind them, Father, that your joy is not dependent on circumstances, but is a gift that sustains us even in the midst of trials. Let it flow into every corner of their hearts, replacing discouragement with the confidence that you are working all things together for their good. For the ones who feel defeated, who wake up dreading the day ahead, I pray that you breathe new life into their souls. Help them to see beyond their struggles and recognize the blessings that still surround them. Show them that no challenge is too great for you to overcome, and that the trials they face are shaping them for a greater purpose. Let their hearts be lifted by the knowledge that they are never alone, and that your joy is a wellspring that never runs dry, a source of strength they can always draw from. Father, remind us all that true joy comes from knowing you and resting in your presence. Teach us to find delight in the simple moments, to cherish the beauty of life even when it feels imperfect. Let your joy be a light that shines in the darkest of places, a beacon of hope for those who feel lost. Fill every weary heart with the assurance that you are the source of all happiness, a joy that is unshakable and eternal. May it overflow in our lives and spread to those around us, bringing encouragement and hope to a world in need. I ask for freedom from addictions, from unhealthy patterns, from anything that holds us back from living the abundant life you've promised. Break every chain and set your children free to walk in the purpose and destiny you've prepared for them. Lord, I pray for dreams to be reignited and visions to be renewed. For those who have given up on their goals, remind them that with you, all things are possible. Inspire creativity, passion, and determination to pursue the call you've placed on their lives. I lift up the lonely, the forgotten, and the brokenhearted. Remind them that you see them, you love them, and you have not abandoned them. Surround them with your comfort and place people in their lives who will support and encourage them. For those struggling with fear and doubt, replace their uncertainty with unwavering faith. Teach us to trust in your promises and to stand firm on the truth of your word. Help us to remember that even when we don't see it, you are working. I pray for abundant blessings of health, relationships, and resources. May we not only receive, but also be generous with what you've given us, using it to bless others and to glorify your name. For families, I ask for unity and love to flourish. Bring healing to broken homes and strengthen the bonds between parents, children, and siblings. Let our households be places of peace and joy, rooted in your presence. Lord, I come before you, seeking your divine protection over every aspect of our lives. Surround us with your mighty presence, shielding us from harm and safeguarding all that we hold dear. Guard our minds from doubt, our hearts from fear, and our spirits from the schemes that seek to bring us down. Build a hedge of protection around our loved ones, securing their health, their well-being, and their futures. Let no weapon formed against us prosper, for you are our refuge, our defender, and the one who keeps us safe under the shadow of your wings. Father, for those wandering through seasons of uncertainty, I pray that you illuminate their paths and reveal the plans you have intricately designed for them. Show them the doors you have opened and grant them courage to step through in faith. Close the doors that are not from you, even if they seem appealing, and protect us from choices that lead away from your will. Help us to discern your voice in every decision, trusting that your plans are higher, better, and filled with purpose far beyond what we can imagine. Guide us, Lord, into the destiny you have prepared, aligning every step we take with your perfect will. Let your Spirit be our compass, steering us toward opportunities that bring glory to your name and fulfillment to our souls. For those searching for meaning, remind them that they are fearfully and wonderfully made, created with a purpose that only they can fulfill. Fill their hearts with assurance that you are leading them, even when the way forward is unclear. May every step we take bring us closer to the life you've destined for us, a life filled with joy, purpose, and your unwavering presence. Lord, I lift up the silent cries of those who feel unheard, whose prayers seem to go unanswered. You are the God who sees every tear and knows every hidden struggle. I ask that you bring comfort to their souls and assurance that you are listening, working behind the scenes, even when it's not immediately visible. Fill their hearts with renewed hope and remind them that your timing is always perfect, never delayed, and always designed for their ultimate good. For those who feel burdened by guilt or past mistakes, I pray for the power of your forgiveness to flood their hearts. You are the God who casts our sins as far as the east is from the west, and I ask that you help them release their burdens into your hands. Let them walk in the freedom that comes from knowing they are forgiven, loved, and redeemed, free to embrace the future you have planned for them. I pray for those seeking clarity in their calling, those who feel stuck in the monotony of life or unsure of the direction to take. Illuminate their path, Lord, and guide them step by step with your wisdom. Whisper into their hearts the assurance that their life has meaning and purpose, and remind them that they are uniquely designed for the plans you have laid out before them. Lord, I ask for protection over minds that are weary, hearts that are heavy, and spirits that feel crushed by the weight of life's challenges. Be their refuge and fortress, their ever-present help in times of trouble. Surround them with your angels and shield them from the lies of the enemy that seek to sow doubt and despair. Let your truth and light fill their thoughts, dispelling every shadow of fear and insecurity. I pray for a spirit of perseverance for those who are on the brink of giving up. Strengthen their resolve to keep moving forward, even when the road is difficult and the challenges seem insurmountable. Let them draw strength from you, Lord, knowing that when they are weak, you are strong. Encourage their hearts and remind them that victory is often closest when the battle feels the hardest. For those who long for reconciliation with loved ones, I pray that you soften hearts and open lines of communication. Break down walls of pride, anger, and misunderstanding, and replace them with compassion, empathy, and a willingness to forgive. Restore broken relationships, Lord, and teach us to cherish the people you have placed in our lives, loving them with the same grace you extend to us. I ask for your hand of provision to be evident in the lives of those facing financial struggles or uncertainty. Open doors of opportunity and bring forth resources in ways that only you can. Teach us to be good stewards of what you provide, using it not only for our needs but also to bless others. Let us never lose sight of the fact that every good gift comes from you, and in you we lack nothing. Finally, Lord, I pray for hearts that are willing to trust you completely, even when the path ahead is unclear. Teach us to surrender control, knowing that you are the author and finisher of our faith. Let us walk in the confidence that your plans for us are far greater than anything we could imagine. May we continue to seek you in every season, placing our lives fully in your hands, and trusting that you are weaving every thread of our story into something beautiful.
Amen.
As we come to the close of this moment of prayer and reflection, I encourage you to take a step of faith and stay connected to this community of hope and purpose. If this prayer has touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel and become a part of something greater. Share this message with your friends and loved ones who may need the same encouragement and guidance, because together we can uplift and inspire one another. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss a new prayer or word of inspiration. Let it serve as a daily reminder to stay rooted in faith and aligned with the energy of positivity and abundance. And in the comments below, share your name and what you're believing for. Let's join in agreement that miracles are on their way. Thank you for being here. And may your days ahead be filled with peace, joy, and the certainty that you are walking in God's purpose.